store, everyone! Thanks for joining us. I don't know what he's doing over here, but thanks for joining us on this episode. This is another one of the brews that I brought back from the United Kingdom. This is the Shepherd Neame. Now, Shepherd Neame is actually a brewery that I really like from County Kent in England, which is on the southeast coast where Canterbury is. They make this one called Bishop's Finger. Oh, it's good. So,
Britain's oldest brewery.
Yes. So this is Shepherd Neame and Company Double Stout. It says here, Britain's oldest brewer since 1698. 5.2% alcohol by volume. Bottled at the brewery, like I said, Faversham, Kent, England.
Now,
So
what
what's
is the
the-
double in the double stout? What were you saying?
I was gonna ask what the Bishop's Finger is, what style that was.
It's like a typical British ale, like a typical malty sort of just.
Okay.
It actually had a lot of like caramel flavors and
Mhm.
stuff in it.
Sounds good.
It's really
What's
good.
What's the double of double stout?
I would imagine double the amount of malt of a single stout. Like typically that's what
Probably,
they
yeah.
talk there.
That's what they mean when they say that. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. What ounce is that? Is that this bottle?
I think 16. I think it's a.
Oh, it's 500 milliliters.
Yeah. So 16.9. I think
Yeah.
that is.
I think so.
That should fill these glasses, I would think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. These, I think they're 4-ounce glasses.
Yeah, probably something like that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But you did, and I thank you.
You know, it looks like they're 4 ounces.
Yeah, they're 4 ounces. Better show.
Cool.
All right, let's try it out. The Shepherd Neame Double Stout.
Oh, yeah.
Smells good.
That rhymed.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
Whoa, wow. That's very
I like it.
That's good.
coffee-esque.
For 5.2% alcohol, that's got a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing that I found with British beers is that they're typically low in alcohol, but they do well. They brew them to the style, to the typical. I mean,
It is a little more bitter than I expected. I didn't
Yeah.
expect it to be bitter. It's
Yeah.
kind of bitter.
it is bitter. Stouts are typically a little bitter, though. You know
It's
what's
like a bitter chocolate thing. Dark chocolate.
what's interesting
Yeah.
to me is we're so used to craft brews in this country having
Sorry.
really high ABVs. They don't like craft brews there just don't really have high alcohol
Yeah,
contents.
yeah.
They're pretty much low. But yet they still get a good flavor. I like this. I think this is delicious, actually.
No, it's really good. It is really good. I just wasn't expecting, and it's not bitter enough to turn me off of it. I like it,
I dig.
but it's definitely more bitterness than I expected.
Oh, it's bitter.
For
Yeah,
some
it's
reason,
bitter.
the double stout made me think it would be less hoppy, but I don't. Maybe it's double hopped.
It's not. I
What does
don't
it
know.
say? Does it say
It says
something?
here, smell roasted chocolate hoppy.
You don't feel like that?
But I don't feel like it's bitter in a hoppy way.
I don't
feel like
either.
It's bitter in like
There's
the
some hop in a
chocolate.
bitter coffee. There's hop going on. I feel like it's more like
Yeah.
drinking coffee without sugar or cream.
Right, it's like a espresso
Yes.
almost.
There's
Versus
hops going on.
It says here. It says right here, a classic double stout from a recipe discovered in the vaults of Britain's oldest brewer. This beer combines the complex flavors and characteristics of pale ale, roasted crystal, and chocolate malts with the finest kilned roasted barley. It is bittered with our famed East Kent hops and brewed in the UK's last remaining wooden mash tuns. This magnificent example of a classic double stout delivers a velvety-smooth palette of dry, burnt flavors, complemented
That's my
by
favorite.
Yum.
burnt.
dry burnt flavors. Yeah.
Complemented by roast, cocoa, and coffee notes. Black, creamy, and delicious. It is a Shepherd Neame masterpiece.
Isn't that Tyrese's slogan?
I
Oh
think.
my god.
Retweet this, Tyrese.
yeah, you gotta add Tyrese on this.
Hashtag Tyrese.
Yeah,
At Tyrese.
Yeah.
He'll be watching like, why is this me?
But I like it. I think this is.
I dig a lot, actually.
It's definitely more. I didn't expect it to be that big.
I just like British style beer so much.
Yeah, I like it.
It's good.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5. It's definitely got the roasted malts thing. It is bitter. They're right about that. It's bitter. I agree with you in that it's not hoppy, but I still see it's not the hopsness. It's not like a pale ale type
Right.
thing.
It does to me. It kind of tastes like, and they kind of said it's.
Yes, no, they do say it.
It kind of tastes like it's a pale ale mixed with a stout.
That's what I was gonna add. Was that
Yeah.
to me that's not necessarily what I get, but I could see where somebody might.
Right. Yeah.
But then again, I probably don't get that because I like pale ales. So I get more of the stout thing, whereas you are probably more keen to the pale ale thing than I am.
The part of it that I'm less keen on is the pale ale part of it that I'm tasting.
I don't mean keen. I mean more susceptible. You
More
would
aware
feel
of-
a pale ale
yeah.
more than I would.
Yeah.
Because me, I like them a lot.
Right. No, I hear you. But I'm saying the part of this that I think is a negative is that part, but it's also the part that gives it something different and that gives it character.
True.
So like I said before, it's not so bitter that I'm like, oh no, too bitter. It's just probably wouldn't. It's not right up my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
But I could drink it and I appreciate it. I think it's good.
7.5 is my rating. I like it.
I'm gonna match you on that.
I give it a 7.
I'm 6.
Anything else to add? Everyone? Nobody?
Not
All right.
Not bad.
All right, so this
Bad
has been the Shepherd Neame and Company Double Stout, 5.2% alcohol from Faversham, Kent, England. Like they said, Britain's oldest brewer since 1698.
Now, when they say Britain, is it?
Here we go.
You see,
Britain and the British
you got
Isles,
Britain,
England, Wales, Scotland.
so that includes all of what is also called the United Kingdom.
That is correct, but there are differences. I think Britain does not include. I don't know
Because I feel like does it maybe not include?
Well, Ireland is not included in it. The Republic
Right.
of Ireland is not included in any of it.
But
Northern
United Kingdom,
Ireland,
but
Northern
Scotland-
Ireland is, yeah.
Scotland is part of the UK.
It
But
is.
now there's stuff about that they want to.
They won't.
But Scotland's not part of Britain.
It is
It is part of Britain. So the United Kingdom is Britain.
pretty much.
There's got to be some difference.
We have a lot of British followers.
What
Tell
is
us what the difference
Yeah,
is.
I mean, we could probably Google it.
Well, we could, but just tell us what the difference is. Make them feel involved.
Yeah.
Then what
Tell us
is
the difference.
Wales?
It's a country.
It's a country. That's involved. That's in the United Kingdom as well.
But is
Ladies
it part
and
of
gentlemen.
Britain?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Taste Store will be back.
But then how is it a separate country if it's part of Britain? Isn't Great Britain part of the United Kingdom?
No. They're like that's what we're asking them is what the difference is between Great Britain and the United Kingdom.
Ladies,
England is part of Great Britain, is like its own thing.
So Wales isn't in with Britain. Wales is in with the United Kingdom.
It's
Well, that's what we
and
don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's in both.
Where's
trying to
Wales
ask-
in all of this?
Wales is on the west coast.
Where's
of
Wales in all
UK,
this? Where do they fall?
Just across the Irish Sea from Ireland.
So are they the difference between Britain and the UK?
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
know.
I don't think so.
I think they're both.
You've been. How do you not know?
Because I just call it the UK. Or
You've
Britain,
been there
or England.
numerous times
You're right.
now. You should know these things. Where does England end and Britain begin?
I can do that. Well, I can't do that. I can do
England.
I can do where England begins, where Wales begins, and where Scotland is. But Britain, I don't know exactly what all includes. Because
Britain
okay,
and
here's the thing.
England
What
are
does
the same
England?
thing.
What does
Hang
England
on,
include?
hang on. There's
England is just its own
England
country.
is England. There are things.
Great Britain
Okay.
are different.
All right. There are also things that the UK or Britain or whatever you want to call it has parts of. For example, Isle of Man, Isle of Jersey,
Yeah.
Isle of Guernsey or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Sexist aisle, but
We're gonna be back at the Taste Store. Thanks for joining us. Join us next time.
I still want answers. We'll resume this at our next British, or is that proper? Our next UK beer.
British is
Oh my
proper.
gosh. I missed